Welcome back to Favorite Home Cooked Meals. Today I am going to be making Sloppy Joes in Grandma's old cast iron skillet. So when I went to Winco a few days ago, I looked for cans of Sloppy Joe mix and I could not find any, so I bought Manwich, which I have never had. So we're going to give that a shot. It says on the instructions, it does not say to drain the hamburger after you cook it. So we're going to leave all that flavorful fat in there. I've got 2 pounds of that good 80/20 hamburger, and I have got, of course, really nice big hamburger buns. So we'll go ahead and get that hamburger into the skillet. I've got it up to about medium heat. And to cook it in the skillet, the only thing I'm going to use is a Mesquite wooden spatula. This is a Kent Rollins that I bought. And also the pad on the skillet handle is a Kent Rollins. I'll leave a link down in the description to his channel, Cowboy Cooking. Really great stuff. Alright, so it's been in here just a couple of minutes, but we need to take our spatula and just start kind of breaking this all apart. It's going to take a little while. Quite a bit of meat for this cast iron, but this should work. We just got to spend some time working it here to kind of get it all broken up. So I've turned the heat up on the burner quite a bit, because all that meat, now that it's laying down in the pan, is cooling the pan down. So now we got to get it back up to temperature. And we'll just keep breaking it up, Kent Rollins Mesquite spatula is completely washable. Just a little bit of soap and water. Looking pretty good, and once that is completely browned, I will transfer it into a stainless steel. This also was the same grandmother's stainless steel saucepan, and the reason for that is it is not a good thing to put any kind of tomato-based product into stainless steel, because the acid in the tomato-based product will start to damage and eat away your seasoning. So we don't want to do that. But this is really good for it, cooking all this meat in here and all that wonderful fat that's in the hamburger. Okay, I've taken my hamburger off the burner. It is in beautifully browned condition. Very nice. It took quite a while to kind of break that all down. I put all my Manwich sauce in Grandma's stainless steel pot, and now I need to bring it up to temperature. So I'm gonna have to just sit here and stir it for a while, otherwise it's gonna bubble and pop and go everywhere. So we want to get this up to temperature pretty quick before we put the hamburger in, because we want this sauce to be nice and warm. It sure smells good in here. So I don't know why Winco suddenly is not carrying the actual Sloppy Joe mix anymore. It's kind of bizarre. That's what I've always bought in the past. And I've actually tried to make it a couple of times as well without any real success. But I've always liked the canned Sloppy Joe mix. I make this probably 10 times a year or something like that. I don't make it too often, but it's pretty good stuff. So that tomato sauce is starting to come up to temperature really nicely. So I think I can take this off the heat and add all the hamburger to it. And there we go. Just comes out of there beautifully. It is very, very non-stick. This wonderful little cast iron. I'll need to wipe it out quite a bit and re-season it, because I'm going to use that to toast my hamburger bun now. But now this will need to sit here and just kind of simmer. We got this burner here, or we had this burner set to just below medium because we want that to simmer for a little bit. We're gonna have some delicious Sloppy Joe mix, I hope. I hope this Manwich will be as good as the Sloppy Joe. Alright, you can see my Sloppy Joe mix is sitting there simmering. I'm going to leave it here for a while because I'm not quite ready to have dinner yet. But when I do, I will be grilling a couple of buns in the cast iron skillet, which has been reseasoned and is ready to go. And maybe throw some cheese on there and have some potato salad with it. So I don't remember my mother ever making Sloppy Joes for us at home. My first memory of it is around 1969 or 70 when I was in 4th, 5th, or 6th grade in a specific school, and we had a great cafeteria, hot lunch cafeteria, and oftentimes we had to take our own lunch. It just depended on how much money my parents had. Lunch was 45 cents at the cafeteria, and I remember that was the first time I ever came across Sloppy Joes, and I thought they were absolutely delicious, just delicious. So I don't remember if I had brought that subject up to my mom and said, I want to have Sloppy Joes. I probably did, and she probably did make them. But that's my very first memory of Sloppy Joes. So it's just a wonderful meal. And I look forward to having this for dinner numerous times this week. And it will also freeze very nicely and can be brought back to life. So that's going to be it for this video. Of favorite home-cooked foods, Sloppy Joes. Thanks for watching.